The death of Binil Babu, a 32-year-old electrician from Kerala, India, while serving with the Russian army in Ukraine, has sparked a debate about the recruitment of foreigners into the Russian armed forces. Babu is the 10th Indian to die in the conflict. According to family members and reports, nearly 100 Indians have been lured to Russia with promises of jobs or education, only to find themselves forced to join the fighting. Most victims do not know that the advertised jobs such as driving, cooking, or repairing actually lead to military service. A network of employment agents and online influencers exploit their ignorance to lure them. Once in Russia, many have their passports confiscated, forced to sign documents in Russian they do not understand, and sent to the front lines with little or no training. The families of the victims have expressed outrage, criticizing the Indian government for not doing enough to stop the practice. Ashwin Mangukia, son of Hemil Mangukia, the first Indian to die in Ukraine, said the government needed to do more to protect its citizens from being duped into dangerous jobs. The Indian government has called on Russia to immediately demobilize its Indian citizens from the country's military. The Indian Foreign Ministry said the issue had been discussed at high levels, including meetings between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Vladimir Putin. Moscow has denied forcing foreigners to join the fighting force and said it was not involved in any fraudulent recruitment. According to the Russian embassy in New Delhi, the recruitment of Indian citizens into the Russian military ended in April 2024. However, the demobilization process has been hampered, mainly because the Russian Defense Ministry has not canceled the service contracts. So far, 85 have been demobilized, but 19 are still serving. Russia has pledged to resolve the issue quickly, but the slow pace has continued to anger Indian public opinion. India-Russia relations, which have been strongly strengthened in the field of trade, especially oil, are now under pressure over the issue. In the last financial year, India imported $46 billion worth of crude oil from Russia. However, the involvement of citizens in the war has become a sensitive point, complicating bilateral relations. In India, the Central Bureau of Investigation, CBI, has launched an investigation into individuals and organizations trafficking people to Russia. In 2024, 4 people were arrested for fraud and human trafficking, but were released on bail, and there has been no clear progress in the case. In addition to labor, Indian students are also lured through educational programs at less prestigious universities in Russia. The issue is not just a personal tragedy, but also a legal and moral challenge for both countries. For New Delhi, it is a test of its ability to protect its citizens. For Moscow, it has exposed the limits of its ability to control recruitment networks. The case is a warning about the dire consequences of exploiting trust and legal loopholes.